What's up, guys? This Firehaz bringing you Game 2 versus the Jets. We're in New Jersey trying to string together a couple wins. Hopefully we can get a few wins early, make a push to get in the playoffs. It's a little too soon to talk about the playoffs. But since we're on the subject of the playoffs, I want to talk about the real-life NFL playoffs. Mainly Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck, your team had 14 turnovers in the 16 weeks of the regular season. 14. In the playoffs, in 2 games in the playoffs, you guys had 7. 6 of them were interceptions that you had thrown. Why do you not have the ability to get it done when it's crunch time? When the game is on the line, you come up short every time. You had it within 7, and then you threw an interception. And then your team turns around and lets Garrett Blount go for like 80 yards and score a touchdown. That's just terrible. That's terrible. Stephen Morris fumbles. It's picked up by Paris Harrelson. But anyways, we're going to get into the game commentary as I just started. Mendenhall shows some power. Takes about 13 yards. They drop back to pass. Passes to McCoy. And McCoy takes it for about 6 yards, 5 yards, somewhere around there. Mendenhall is wide open because we blitzed. Mendenhall takes it, gives a stiff arm, and takes it up to about the 6-yard line. Gains about 30 yards on the reception. He tries to power it in, and we say no. No, lay down. On the very next play, they pass, and they score a touchdown. They scored a touchdown. They scored first. We're trying to strike back. Hand off to Ballard. Ballard goes for about 5 yards. We drop back to pass, and we try to force it to Ace Sanders over the middle. Next play, we get a false start call. Stephen Morris says, no, that didn't happen. And then he overthrows Ace Sanders on the very next play. We punt, give it back to the Jets. They hand off to Mendenhall. Mendenhall tries to put someone in the spin cycle. It doesn't work. There was no one around him, but he was still trying to spin. Don't know why. And he tries to find McCoy over the middle. McCoy gets hit and drops it. Drops back again. Tries to find whoever that was. I don't know. I don't know who that was, but he tried to find him. He got hit and dropped it. We find Pettigrew on the next drive after they punted. Gets a first down. We drop back to pass again. We find Cecil Shorts. No, we don't. He gets hit. Drops the ball. Should have caught it. He was going to get hit anyways. And he dropped the ball. Drop back 2 plays in a row. Second play, we try to force to Cecil Shorts. And now it's the Jets' ball. Marcus Hunt chases Geno Smith down. Says, lay your ass down. Gets the sack. They find Josh Cribbs. I dive too early. Josh Cribbs breaking off a long run. And Ray Wilson stops him from scoring a touchdown. Thank God. They would have been up 14-0 in that. Next play, they try to hand off to Mendenhall. Doesn't go anywhere. They drop back to pass. He gets it out to Cribbs. Cribbs gets it down to the 30. They pitch to Mendenhall. Mendenhall gets tackled behind the line by our rookie, Jimmy Ward. They drop back to pass again. It's incomplete. He overthrows his target. There were a lot of overthrows in this game. And Ray Wilson almost gets the interception, but does not. He could not bring it in. Off to Ballard. Ballard takes it for 10 yards, gets the first down. Hand off to Ballard again. He cuts it outside, takes it for about 3 yards. Hand off to Ballard again, and this time he is going to get the first down. Runs for about 8 yards. And we pass Cecil Shorts. And we're scrambling, throw it away. We throw it away to not force any more passes. We can't give up an interception here. We're already down by 10. And right there, Vic Ballard gets injured. The franchise running back is injured. We bring in Robinson. He takes it for 3 yards on the pitch. We find Akeem Nicks over the middle. He takes it for about 30. Robinson, again, to the outside, gets 4 yards. Gets stopped by Ismail Kitchen. What kind of last name is Kitchen? What is that? And look at that cheese on Madden. He doesn't go down. He lays on top of the defenders, gets back up, takes it for the touchdown. 7-10. They get the ball. They hand off to Mendenhall again. He gets... Geno Smith throws it out of bounds. He must have felt the pressure. Pressure wasn't near him, but he got trigger happy. Didn't want to get hit again. Dennard almost gets the interception. forces them to punt. We hand off to Robinson again. He goes for 2 yards. And we try to find Ace Sanders over the middle. He gets hit and drops the ball. Look at him cradled up in the fetal position. Try to find Pettigrew. We find Pettigrew. We hit him. He gets it down to about the 38, I think. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson cuts it wide. Goes for about 9 yards. We find Ace Sanders over the middle. Gets the first down. Gets us down to about the 20. Hand off to Robinson. Gets us a couple yards up the middle. He doesn't have the same explosiveness up the middle that Big Ballard has. We get hit when we try to drop back and pass. We find Cecil Shorts. He doesn't get the first down. We kick the field goal. It's tied 10-10. Denner's coming on the blitz. Doesn't get there. He passes to, I don't know who that was, but he completed it for about 3 yards. And Denner tries to make the stop on Cribbs, and it does not work. Cribbs catches the ball, goes for about 15-16 yards. And then he short arms it because he was getting hit by the D tackle. That's our newly signed rookie. We had 2 of our defensive tackles on the injured reserve, whatever it's called. We brought him in. He's having a pretty good game. Cyprin makes the stop just short of the first down. We get the ball, do a draw to Robinson. He takes it for about 4 yards. We find Akeem Nicks deep, and then we call a timeout. We're trying to get up the field. We got 2 minutes to do it. We try to find Sanders, and he does not come up with it. We drop back, throw it to Robinson. Robinson gets down to about the 20. Got 20 seconds left on the clock. We need to get in there. Morris tries to run, doesn't do it, throws the ball out of bounds. Throws to Cecil Short short. He gets 6 yards. There's about 13 seconds left on the clock. We call another timeout. We're dropping back. We hit Robinson. He goes for a couple yards, not too many. We kick the field goal. They get the ball in the third quarter. We got it first. Mendenhall takes for about 9 yards. They play action to Mendenhall. Finds McCoy. McCoy is running. Look at the speed at the tight end. Ward chases him down from behind, though. What a great signing, guys. We got a safety on the opposite side of Cyprin now, and he's doing pretty well. Dennard over pursues, and I believe that was Geno Hayes. He got injured on the tackle. Miller's coming. He gets it out. Finds Santonio Holmes. Santonio Holmes takes for the first down before he gets lit up. They drop back to pass. Marcus Hunt's coming. He moves, and Cyprin makes the tackle on McCoy. After McCoy gains about 5, they hand off to Mendenhall. He takes it for about 2 yards. Geno Hayes is back in. It was not a big injury. He drops back, decides to take off, sees nothing, takes off. Gets hit after he picks up the first down. They hand off to Mendenhall. Mendenhall gives someone a stiff arm, takes for 5 yards. And then Eric Lorig is wide open for the touchdown pass. They kick off to us. We get the ball. We hand it off to the fullback. He takes it 10 yards. New set of downs. Hand it off to Robinson. He cuts it right, and he takes it for about 15 yards. He had a really good game. We give him a counter. He gets stopped behind the line, I believe. It might have been a gain of 1 or right on the goal line, or not the goal line, the line of scrimmage. We hit Sanders. He's wide open. He takes it for the first down. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson stopped after a gain of 4 by Ishmael Kitchen again. Give it to him on a draw. He takes it for about 5 yards. Doesn't have the power to break through the tackle like Baylor does. We're going to have to find something to do. Give it to Ware. He takes it up the middle for a gain of about 6. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson runs. Look at the speed. Runs for about 12 yards, untouched, until he got tackled, obviously. Try to hand it to him off the middle. He goes for 2. Gets stopped by Richardson. Sons of Anarchy were doing their job. We get rid of it. We don't want to take another sack and risk a fumble again. And here we outrun the blitz, and then we try to get rid of it. It doesn't work. We get hit anyways. We're trying to find Akeem Nicks. We punt it. No, I think we kicked the field goal, actually. He throws it to McCoy on the next play. He gains 9. Play action. Tries to get it in the hands of Cribbs, and Cribbs gets hit and drops it. It's almost like a Stephen Morris-esque pass. And we blow up the pitch to the outside. Wesley Woodyard makes the tackle with help from Ward. Handed off to Robinson. He takes up the middle for a gain of 5. Pitch to Robinson. He takes it to the outside. Picks up about. Hand off Robinson again. He breaks it left. Look at the speed. Getting up the field, getting to about the 35-yard line. 15 rushes, 112 yards. He gets sacked at about midfield. Richardson got the sack. He blew right by the center. And he comes unblocked again, but we were doing a screen that time. We run into the offensive lineman, and we don't pick up as many yards as we should have. Doing a corner, trying to get a first down. We try to force it over the middle. It gets denied. We punt. They're on the 1. Look at the blocking. The blocking alone got him to the 16-yard line. They pitch it to him again. We over pursue. And then we dive a little bit early, but it's okay because he ran right into us. Woodyard gets the tackle. Hand off to him again. We stop him behind the line of scrimmage. They hand off Mendenhall. Mendenhall takes it up the middle for a gain of about 8. That was great. What a great run. They are running all over our defense. Mendenhall breaks a tackle. Breaks 2 tackles. Gets it to about the 4. Marcus Hunt's coming and gets the sack again. That's his second sack of the game. He had 2 sacks, 4 tackles. Doing pretty good. Finds Stephen Hill over the middle for a gain of about 4. They drop back to pass on 3rd down. Denner's coming, and he just gets rid of it, or Santonio Holmes did the wrong route. I don't know what it was. That was a poor throw, though. Poor execution. We hit Robinson for a gain of 4. This game was not as good as his first game for Stephen Morris. But he finds Cecil Shorts. He threads the needle over the corner. Cecil Shorts catches it for a gain of about 60 yards. We're obviously doing better than Geno. Drop back to pass. Give it to Robinson on the screen. Robinson shows the speed. Gets to the outside. Gets down to the 5 or 7. Whatever. Same difference. Try to punch it in. Doesn't work. Robinson just doesn't have the size and the strength. We drop back to pass. We find Hakeem Nicks for the touchdown. Stephen Morris 0 for 2, trying to make a 7-point game. Pettigrew catches it but gets hit and drops it. It is just a 5-point game now. Hopefully we can hold off to get the win. And he tries to find Cribbs, I believe, over the outside. Tries to find McCoy across the middle. They both drop it. He's going deep, and we almost intercept it. That would have been an interception had Cypher not knocked the ball down. Over the middle, Cecil Shorts. He drops it. We're scrambling. We pick up about 10 yards on the scramble. It's 3rd and inches. What do? We hand it off to Robinson. He picks up just enough to get the first down. Hand it off Robinson again. We're just trying to kill the clock. Jets call a timeout. Robinson breaks off the long run. He is deep. Scores the touchdown. Puts us ahead by 12. Tries to complete the pass. Geno Smith drops back. He's looking. Just gets rid of it. Didn't want to get hit. And Geno Smith finds Santonio Holmes for the first down. They're driving. Mendenhall picks up about 20 yards maybe. Marcus, and they make the catch on the sideline. Woodyard makes the stop on the next play. Throws to Goodson. We over pursue twice. Goodson gets it down to about the 17-yard line. Geno Smith looks, find Goodson again. Goodson gets lit up by the safety. They could not catch that one in bounds. He let him too far. It was a bad throw by Geno. He gets hit, drops the ball. They're going for it on 4th down. He looks into the corner of the end zone. It gets tipped. That's the game, folks. Thank you. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Come again next week. Bye-bye.